Make today iconic. What is up, guys? It's Upcon Sports, back with the San Antonio Spurs Super Realistic Rebuild Part 2 of this series. Here are the objectives for the Spurs in this one. We want to get back to the NBA Finals. This is Part 2 of this series. If you guys have not seen the previous parts, make sure to click the link in the description. It'll take you right to the playlist. But here in the draft lottery, we do have a first round pick. It is late though, so we'll see what we can grab. With the 14th overall pick, we're going to select Jaden Hardy. He did fall to us here at 14. He's a shooting guard out of Nevada. He's 6'5", 195. Looks like a really good two-way player. He is a real player, so should be good for us. Here is the roster after the offseason. Brandon Ingram's up to a 90 overall. DeJounte Murray, Jonas Valanciunas. We got a lot of good pieces here. Lonnie Walker is a solid starter for us. And our young guys keep progressing, so we're looking pretty good. Don't know if Jaden Hardy's going to play, but I'm going to try to get him some minutes. Pretty much the same starting lineup. Isaiah Todd is now a second-year player. Should be good for us moving forward. And we're going to play Jaden Hardy a couple of minutes here. But we aren't going to send anyone to the G League. Greg Popovich is going to stay here forever. So here at the trade deadline, we didn't have any All-Stars, surprisingly, but we are the number 2 seed in the West. Don't know how we don't have any All-Stars, and we're still winning a lot of games. Guess it is the Greg Popovich effect, so we'll see if we can keep it up. So Nikola Jokic is going to win the MVP for the Nuggets. Shaquille O'Neal on the Magic. Kind of interesting right there. Shaq and then his son playing for the Magic. So pretty nice for them. And checking out the All-NBA teams, Isaiah Todd in barely his second year already making the All-NBA third team. Absolute monster, absolute steal in the draft. DeJounte Murray again, All-Defensive first team. Not too bad for him as usual. Checking out the standings, we were the 6th seed, so we did fall off a little bit. We had quite a bit of injuries, nothing too big, but they were nagging injuries. So a lot of guys missed quite a bit of games. Playoff stats, we actually don't want to check that out because there's nothing there. Player stats, we do want to check out Brandon Ingram with another pretty good season scoring. Lonnie Walker, second leading scorer. And everyone else, pretty much the same stats. Jaden Hardy with a nice season off the bench. So here in these playoffs, I don't expect much in these first couple seasons. But if we can win, which we do have the defense to win, then I will take it. We are tied at 1 now, but we do go up 2-1 on the Timberwolves. Well, I don't really trust in the playoffs, so we could beat them. We could upset them, but 3-2 now. We could close it out here. It is in San Antonio, and we do take full advantage of home court, and we close them out. Brandon Ingram with a nice game right there, almost dropping 30. DeJounte Murray with 15. We're not a very good scoring team, but we're a great defensive team. So here in the second round, we're playing the Rockets. Very good team. They still got Harden and Chris Paul. So they do go up 1-0 on us. 1-1 though. We're definitely competing in these playoffs, which I did not expect. 2-1. Killian Tilly is injured though, so we'll take him out. Not too big of a deal right there. Trey Lyles can definitely back him up. And we'll continue the series. We're down 2-1. 2-2 now. Very competitive. Big game right here, and we go up 3-2. Can we close it out? We do close it out in San Antonio again. So 2 big upsets right there. And Ingram with a nice game in that closeout game. Clint Capella with 22. They have Marcus Bagley. I thought that was Marvin Bagley. No Harden though. Don't know where he is. And in the Western Conference Finals, we actually get really lucky, and we are the higher seed, so we have home court. Don't know how this happened, but we do go up 1-0. Don't even know who this Clippers team has. Lonnie Walker with a big game right there, almost dropping 30. DeJounte Murray with 14 assists. This team actually has Anthony Davis. I forgot they had him. They also have Kyrie Irving. That is insane. And I thought that was Kemba Walker. It's Kyrie Walker. But that is insane. If we take this team down, that would be absolutely insane. I don't know how they're the 8th seed, but Lonnie Walker with another big game right there. We go up 2-0. And we might be able to sweep this team. I don't know. We do have home court. 3-0 now. This is insane. I don't know how we're doing this to an Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving team. Also with Shai Gilgeous. This is a really good team. Must have been injured for most of the season. Isaiah Todd with a double-double. Lonnie Walker keeping up his good performances here. And we actually sweep this team. Insane. Kyrie Irving got locked up by DeJounte Murray. That is my only explanation. Because Anthony Davis was balling for most of the series. DeJounte Murray going off for 20 points himself. So in the finals, we are playing the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard still on this team. Pascal Siakam is an 88 now. Willie Cauley-Stein. They've got Montrezl Harrell. Karis LeVert is injured. Not too great of a team. Kyle Lowry did regress. So here in the finals, we can definitely take down this team. We've beat better teams in the West already. Brandon Ingram with a nice game right there as we do win game 1. DeJounte Murray, a nice game as well with a double-double. Kawhi with 27. Just not really getting the help he needed. Lowry shot absolutely terrible. That is the DeJounte Murray effect. Brandon Ingram, another nice game as we go up 2-0. DeJounte Murray with a double-double again. This time with assists. Kawhi Leonard, another big game. Just not getting the help he needs. Yeah, they're getting locked up right now. Great defense that we're playing right now. 2-0, and they do get that game. So 2-1 now. Kawhi Leonard, another big game. But just not getting the help he needs from his bench. Or really a second option. But Brandon Ingram, another big scoring night. We go up 3-1 now. Suggs, I don't know who that is, with 24 points. Kawhi Leonard not with a big game right there. And Isaiah Todd with a double-double showing up. DeJounte Murray didn't really shoot that well, but playing that defense and getting that playmaking going. So we could close this out. If it's close, then I'll try to win it. So we're up 1 here. Kawhi trying to get a bucket here. They get it. I don't know who that is. And he hits a 3-ball. I believe that was Hammonds, AJ Hammonds. And we're down 2. We need a bucket here. Get it to Jaden Hardy. DeJounte's wide open for 3. Not the best shooter, but it rattles in and out. We're down 5 now. This is our last chance. Absolute last chance to get a bucket. Valanciunas. No contest from Lowry, and he misses. So we have to foul Kawhi at this point. I did choke this. I will accept the responsibility. I did choke this. So if we lose the finals, it's on me. So here we do have an advantage, 3-2, but I don't really trust the Sims, so hopefully we can win. If not, then I absolutely choke this, and I will go until we win a championship because I'm going to feel bad, but they do win that one, so there's going to be a game 7. Please do not blow this. Please do not blow this. Please do not blow this. It looks like we are going to win, though, 125-112. Lonnie Walker with a 20-point game again. He's been huge this entire playoffs. Lonnie Walker and Kawhi with a big game. No one else really helping him. That's been the story of this finals. But DeJounte Murray, finals MVP, averaging 11 points, but playing defense. So we are going to go a couple more seasons, and that'll probably be the finale because I wasn't expecting to win a championship, but we do have the 30th pick in the draft. So I am going to make a small move here. Jonas Valanciunas was a key part of our championship, but we are going to upgrade him. Jerry Foster, we've not really been using. He was our first-round pick. And we're going to upgrade by getting Vucevic, who is still a pretty good center, pretty solid, one of the better centers in the league. But the Magic don't really need him. They've got Mo Bamba. He's a restricted free agent, so they're going to bring him back. And we're going to also give them a first-round pick. He's on a 1-year deal, so he can walk in free agency. So this is our roster, trying to go back-to-back in this season. And we did get Vucevic, brought back pretty much everyone that was a free agent from the championship team. So if we won the championship last season, there's no doubt that we're a contender still this season. We're only getting better, and we upgraded at center. So it makes sense. We still got Greg Popovich, so we might make a run here. And there's the rotation. A lot of young guys getting a lot of minutes. Pretty much a homegrown team from the draft. So here at the trade deadline, again, we didn't have a single all-star. Not even Isaiah Todd made it. But we are the 3 seed currently at 34-19. We started very rocky, but we finally caught up, and hopefully we can get a top 3 seed. So for this season, Giannis is going to win the MVP, which probably will happen in the future in real life. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player, and Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year for the Rockets. Taking out the All-NBA teams, Isaiah Todd on the All-NBA second team. Absolute monster, absolute steal of the draft. And DeJounte Murray, again, All-Defensive first team. He's an absolute defensive stud. But checking out the standings, 3 seed in the West, not bad at all. We were able to keep it up. Not too many injuries going on. We are playing the Blazers, though, so they're always a tough matchup. Checking out the player stats. Vucevic did not play too bad at all. A little bit down in his numbers, but I do expect that. We're not really an offensive team. But checking out the team stats on offense, I don't expect us to be very high. But on defense, we are the number 1 team. So here in these playoffs, we are the defending and reigning champs. Let's see if we can actually get far here. We do win game 1. They tie up the series 1-1. And we actually go down 2-1 now to the Blazers. 3-1 down now. This will be an absolute failure. And we actually end up losing in the first round after being champions last season. Absolutely insane. 2K is really on something. I don't know. They do have Cash Stanley, but we have a way better team than this. So it is going to be a Suns-Hawks finals. Kind of a weird finals. 2 of the worst teams in the NBA in real life right now. And the Hawks are actually going to sweep. Trae Young is the finals MVP. So here in the draft lottery, we don't have our first round pick. We did trade it to Orlando. But we're going to see if we can actually win a championship or even compete. So here's the roster after the offseason. We're not going to be making any trades. Brandon Ingram's up to a 92. I think this team is very solid. I just think that first round loss was a fluke, losing to the Blazers. So I do think we're going to get far in this season. This will probably be the last season that I do, just because we already won a championship. Unless you guys want to see another part after this, whether we win or lose, then make sure to leave a like or leave a comment, something like that. But here's a rotation. No G League guys, same coach. So here at the trade deadline, we went on a huge win streak towards the end, and we're 34-20, currently the 3 seed. So same as last season, but hopefully we can get up to that number 1 seed, which the Suns are really good. So I don't know if we will. So for this season, John Morant is going to win the MVP for the Grizzlies. Did not see that coming. But Scottie Lewis on the Magic, 6th man. And it looks like Larry Drew for the Hawks, Coach of the Year. Checking out the All-NBA teams. Isaiah Todd again on the All-NBA second team. An absolute steal. Again, I will keep saying it. But DeJounte Murray, again, defensive team. He is just a stud defensively. If you guys have not seen him playing in real life, he is an absolute dog. But yeah, Spurs fans are lucky. We were the number 1 seed, so I mean, we clinched home court in the playoffs, at least in the West. And we're playing the Warriors in the first round. No way we choke this. There you guys have the stats, and we should be good to go. And we'll check out the team stats real quick. On offense, we did improve a little bit. So here in the first round, we got to redeem ourselves from last season. Number 1 seed, we've got home court. No excuses now. We do lose game 1, though. It is the Warriors. And we lose game 2. We're down 2-0. Vucevic is injured now. So Vucevic is going to be out. Don't know how long, but Jakob Poeltl is going to come in as a starter. Hopefully he does good. And hopefully we win and we come back. But not looking too good right now. 2-1 now. We should be able to come back. 3-1 down. This is insane. And if we get eliminated, this is going to be absolute robbery. But Vucevic is back. Was only out for 1 game. So we will have him back in the starting lineup. And Jakob probably didn't do too bad. But we got a huge comeback to mount right here. 3-2 down. And we're going to force a game 7. We have to win this. We have to absolutely win this. We're the #1 seed, no excuses, best defensive team in the league. And it looks like we're actually going to blow this. So not the way I wanted to end it out. Losing by 5 to the Warriors of all teams in the West. First round by Isaiah Todd. Not shooting well at all. None of our team really shot well. Curry didn't really go off. They have Jonathan Isaac. KD didn't really go off either. We just lost. So the Warriors actually went to the finals against the Wizards. Weird finals, but we'll see if the Warriors win. And it looks like the Wizards actually win in 6. Bradley Beal finals MVP. So this is probably going to end this series. Unless you guys want to see a part 3 with this team. It's a pretty nice team, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment on the road to 300 subscribers.